Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Joey Galvez, one half of your host of Explain Yourself, and I want to let you guys know about a really cool book from our friend of the show, Eli Shockey. This one is called The Greylock, and it's a story where magic is a commodity. Potions are sold at corner stores. Orcs and dwarves earn a living in cubicles, not on the battlefields. But there are those who resist the house's magic's laws. Branded a criminal and forced to live as a wand for hire, there is a spell slinger they call the Greylock. Check this one out. You guys can pre-order issue 3 right now with code JAN241939, and make sure you guys are heading over to your favorite LCS and letting them know that you want Greylock number 3, and maybe pick up the first 2 issues. You could do that at the Scout web store. So make sure you guys are grabbing the Greylock number 3, JAN241939 at previewsworld.com.
Okay, everybody. I have something really cool to tell you about. If you haven't heard yet about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain here. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one single place. Now, the way that you can do this is you got to download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, and then you can get started. It's really fun. We just switched over recently here at All Too Real 2, and I'm enjoying it so far. So be sure to check it out and let us know what you think. Hey everybody, welcome to the All Too Real 2 podcast with me, your host Michael E. Cullen II, and
Matthew Haas, co-host.
Yes, we are just doing a little bit of a breakdown of this great new show that we're starting. It's a spin-off of All Too Real, and it's called All Too Real 2. Tell us a little bit about what All Too Real 2 is about here, Matthew.
Well, and here we're going to dive deep into the ocean of direct-to-video sequels, fan theories, pretty much anything that's just interesting in general when it comes to movies or shows, and just talk about it, just riff on it.
Shows, music, whatever we feel like.
Just riff on it. We'll come up. We'll talk about interesting theories. We'll come up with interesting theories.
Yeah, we might even create some.
We might create some, and if any of you email us with your theories, we might even talk about them as well.
Yeah, we'd love to have guest participation in anything. If you have any great ideas for any kind of pop culture topic you'd like us to dive deep into, as you said.
I'm into ocean metaphors right now. So
oceans.
I don't know why, but
yeah, I mean, I know that our podcast is just a drop in the ocean of the podcasts that are out there, but please listen. I'm sure you'll enjoy the banter between Matthew and I.
I mean, if you don't, then you don't know what banter is. But that's fine.
We're the banterist of banters. Wait, that didn't make any sense. Sorry, folks.
That's okay. Just check us out if you like All Too Real or Super Story. I'm sure that you'll find something of interest here.
Yeah,
I mean, every movie is different, but
we talk a lot about direct-to-video sequels, which is real fun. Diving deep into movies like Kindergarten Cop 2 and Bigger, Fatter, Liar and the Buttercream Gang and something. What is it?
It's Buttercream Gang.
Search for.
Something about Treasure Mountain.
Yes, search for Treasure Mountain or something. Or search of Treasure. All right. Anyways, you'll see what it is. We don't remember what it's called. It was a fun one to watch. But yeah, we enjoy talking about those. And if you have any movies you want us to cover, we'll talk about we'll talk about anything.
Yeah.
We'll watch it. You can subject us to watching quite possibly the worst movies ever made or the best movies ever made, whichever you feel like. You can email us at all2real2@gmail.com, and we'll be more than happy to, take a look at that and then read your mail on air and make fun of you for suggesting a really horrible movie.
We'll suffer for you, basically.
Yeah, we will. We'll suffer, but we will make fun of you, though, too.
Yeah, so
be prepared.
It's a price, for that.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you think that sounds like fun, and even if you don't, please listen to our podcast. I beg of you, please. Matt needs new shoes.
I do, actually. It kind of, getting a little bit rough, but
yeah,
I'll make do.
Yeah. Please.
Don't beg. Don't.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to beg.
Don't get too
too beggy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get beggy.
Is that a word?
I don't know.
Don't grovel too. There we go. Don't grovel too much. I don't know.
I like groveling.
That's okay.
I need to stop that though.
See, these are the things that we'll talk about during our All Too Real show.
Yeah, we might
we'll go on rants that don't have anything to do with the movie, but it's still funny and you never know what you're going to get into with us. Really, just be.
I mean, you could be, getting yourself in the deep end of. I don't know. I was trying to go with the whole
depression well or something.
Yeah,
or?
the whole water thing or whatever. Yeah,
like a deep well. Yeah,
you can go into the deep end of my tears where I beg and grovel and wait, no.
And then me trying to bring him out of the depth.
Yeah,
tell him not to beg.
So basically, this whole show is just to keep me out of depression.
Pretty much. So yeah.
Anyways,
if you want to keep him out, then or me rather, because the other one, I'm the one that's sad. So. If you want to help us,
and actually
cope unhealthily.
Each episode, one of us is sad.
Yeah,
it's up to you to guess which one.
So, yeah,
and one of us is happy. And sometimes, just sometimes, we're both happy and sad at the same time.
There's no reward for guessing right either. So
no. So if you do guess right, you know what you get?
Nothing.
Maybe your name read on the air.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's something.
Yeah, you can get your name read on the air. So listen to us. You enjoy this on any of those, podcast platforms that are out there like Stitcher or Apple Podcasts or, what is there? Google Podcasts.
There's Google Play. Well, no, that's not.
Yeah, that's the store. Yeah,
or Apple Pie Podcast. That's another one. That's
is it?
Interesting.
No, that's just something you eat, man.
No, it's actually a website called Apple Pie Podcast.
Really?
No, it's not.
There's not? Okay.
No, but you can put it on there or listen to it on the fake website.
I like apple pie.
Me too. So that's another thing. We might talk about apple pies.
Yeah, we could do a whole episode on the history of apple pie.
Peach
and other things that are American, like the flag and fireworks and other things that we appropriated from other cultures. Anyways, love you, folks. Boom. Okay, so be sure to tune in to All Too Real 2. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to All Too Real 2 podcast, a Cullen Park production. Produced and edited by Michael E. Cullen II. Music by Matthew Haas. Subscribe and share the show. Visit us at cullenpark.com.